Okay, first real video of the channel. Welcome, welcome, all of my adoring fans. I want to pay homage to those I drew for every day for a year video, or I drew for a year video, whatever, started drawing. Because I started drawing last year, and it's been about a year. And I just wanted to talk about my experience with that. I am by no means professional artist because I've started for a year, and I am not very good still. Hopefully, for all of you anxious and budding and starting artists, that helps be less daunting to you, and you can feel more proud of your art, your starting art. I know I kind of looked out for some videos from less professional people sometimes. But yeah, so my advice isn't going to be anything crazy. It's going to be stuff that you've probably heard before, but I don't know. There are things I want to be emphasized because out of the vast sea of tutorials, they are the things that really persisted for me. So first of all, by far the most important thing is to make sure you actually enjoy drawing. Even if you want to improve, which I think it's great to try and improve. If you don't want to improve, I don't really think you need a tutorial, but thanks for stopping by anyways. But if you really do want to improve, it is important that you don't make art something you hate doing. You will find it very hard to keep drawing frequently if you do not enjoy it. I know that very much. And then the second most important thing is try different things. There are some general steps that people will give you frequently online, but there's so many different ways to approach learning art. I think it's by far the best thing to do is just try them out. And don't lock into a specific thing. The only thing I'd say to kind of keep in your mind is fun, kind of trying to understand what you're drawing. I always kind of hated when people would just say oh, try and understand the shapes or whatever. I don't know, something about that just kind of oh, I don't really know what it means to understand form, shapes and stuff. But it's just kind of keep on drawing it in different ways until it kind of starts fitting into your brain, you know? Realism is great, you know? It gives you a base to try and construct around. But if you are just copying real hands or real people and stuff and it's not clicking at all to you, I'd say it's fine to try completely different things. Maybe a cartoony style character could help you maybe really understand how the pieces form together, more so than just being oh, they are cylinders. Look, the hand is a rectangle and cylinders. I'm okay, yes, I can understand that. But it just feels like I'm mashing shapes together and my brain never reached the point of, oh, wait, this is what hands look like this. You know, I don't know. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. I've more recently kind of for some reason it kind of clicked to me when I was referencing this one cartoony style hand. And now that I'm drawing more realistic hands, it feels a lot easier to do. But art is there. I don't feel like there is a clear, defined process. There are general steps that can help you. You can look for them. Try everything. If you find a method that's just someone being this is my art process, and they just do a step-by-step and you just copy it and you're wow, this looks good. Do you understand why this looked like this? Could you be without just following the format, be I know that these are the shapes that are going together and I can put them at different angles and stuff. I can visualize these shapes in my head and they make sense. I don't know. That's an important thing. Well, I guess it's more important, if you are trying to draw from imagination. If you are like perfectly happy with fully using references and stuff, which segues into my third tip. It doesn't matter if you want to draw purely from imagination. If you want to learn art, do not feel bad about using references in the slightest. There's gonna be a lot of people that this doesn't apply to them at all because they don't feel bad about using references. But for me, that was a struggle, and you gotta understand that that's just how art is. You probably already do understand that, but I guess it can be good to just hear it from another source to reaffirm you. It's good to use sources, and if you want to be creative and not just mimic something, use multiple sources, try and mix and mash them together. I did that a good amount early on, but then when I really started locking into like trying to study stuff, I kind of like stopped mixing together multiple references for some reason, which I should really do again, because it really lets you kind of have the easier start point of having a reference to draw from, but still lets you like put them together in creative ways to make something new and creative for yourself that you can hopefully be more proud of. But yeah, I don't know. Art. I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it a lot more. This is playing in the background is a tour of my first sketchbook ever, and a little bit of the first drawings I did. I would say I fully started drawing last year, because up until then I did like a couple public school classes that I didn't really like try that hard in, and my teachers really didn't care that much about me in. But yeah, I don't know. Art's been always something that I thought was really awesome, but I've always just been like, I don't got it in me. I don't got it in me, you know? But I just finally was like, well, why not? You know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna actually try, and I've been getting better. I'm still not great. I'm not, I started drawing for a year and now I'm like, I'm an amazing artist. Though you can definitely do that if you really, really lock in, like trying to really study, and you find a method that really clicks with you, and you improve and get an understanding. I'm sure plenty of people will be able to do that within a year or even shorter of a time, maybe. But it's really cool just enjoying drawing. There's a lot of times where I feel like I'm stagnant, you know, not really improving that much. But I gotta just not really think about it and just keep on drawing. Whenever I'm on the bus now, I just draw on the sketchbook, or if I'm waiting around and I don't want to just be on my phone, like, doing fuck all, I'll whip out my sketchbook. One big step of improvement for me that won't be super obvious in this sketchbook because it's not super obvious, but at a certain point, like halfway through, I basically I almost stopped erasing. Most of my like little sketches or doodles I wouldn't erase on at all. I think that's a big leap. It's definitely not gonna make your art look a whole lot better, but it's gonna lead to you having a lot more consistency and hopefully lead to more confident strokes, which I'm working towards. Yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching. Throwing this in because I forgot to mention this. I haven't really done a lot of digital art. I've done like two complete things. Second one I posted in the community part of this channel, but I will try and do like a PNG tuber thing that hopefully will be fun. For all those people who love those kind of things, stay tuned for that, okay? And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell and comment below. And yeah, thanks for watching. Really shocking to me that you'd watch the whole thing. Yeah, bye. Catch you later.